This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
This is Boxing Before Dark.
Boxing.
Boxing.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Before.
Boxing.
Boxing Before
Dark. This is Boxing
Before Dark.
All right. Boxing Before Dark. We are up in your ears, and we're here to talk the fights. Shinada, how is Japan?
Japan is awesome.
Japan is awesome.
Too hot. I just got back from a week-long vacation up north. I did 4 days in Aomori and 1 day in Sendai. Aomori was great. I don't think very many people get up that far, but it's like at the very tip before Hokkaido.
That's Hokkaido's that other island, right? Up top.
Yeah, the big island up near Russia. I was actually really shocked about how much English there was. I found 3 different bars where the bartenders all spoke enough English to have a conversation. It was really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, like I don't get that in Chiba, so.
That's fun. Unfortunately, we have to start with some not so fun news. Ugh.
Yeah.
Daisuke Sugita found dead from a gunshot wound. What do you know about this?
So Daisuke Sugita also worked full-time as a police officer in Tokyo.
Oh no.
Yeah. And apparently he was found with a gunshot wound to the head, and they're investigating it as a suicide. So probably used his work gun.
Yeah, his service pistol.
Yeah, but he was also an active boxer. I think he last fought in like March. And won, but not that matters. But
yeah, brain damage. We see over on the MMA side, there's a guy named BJ Penn. He's pretty well known. Maybe you've heard of him. He's from the era, you might know. But
yeah, I recognize the name.
Yeah, BJ Penn is standing trial for domestic violence, for elder abuse and violating a restraining order. He has Capgras syndrome, where he believes his family was murdered and replaced by imposters to steal his money, is what he says. But the point is, like, the damage from combat sports is fucking real. Even if you win.
Well, and I mean that's definitely a factor, but I also think he didn't have a great life before boxing.
Oh shit.
And being part of the Tokyo police force, he probably sees a lot of bad shit. So
type of stuff that they try to not let us foreigners see.
Yeah. Anyways, it's just really sad. The first announcement I saw, it just said gunshot wound and that he was wearing his police uniform. So I was conspiracy theories all over the place about like a Yakuza hit or something, but it's being investigated as suicide, so.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Also not so fun. Don't have a lot of info on this one. Colin Kearney, he's a 10-0 professional out of Scotland. He was out in Thailand. I think it was like a family or recreational trip, and he was in an accident with one of their little taxi carts. They call them tuk-tuks.
Yeah, this one's really weird, actually. So he was drunk going back to his hotel, and he didn't have cash. So the driver said he'd take him to an ATM and was speeding past the hotel, and he fell out.
Oh.
He fell out of the tuk-tuk in front of his hotel, and he hit his head on the pavement.
Jeez. So he tried to stiff the driver, it sounds like.
Or the driver pushed him out is one of the conspiracy theories. Or he was just drunk and like, hey, that's my hotel, and fell out.
Yeah.
He was in the ICU for a few days, but he didn't make it.
No. Well, still, when fighters fall for the final time. Try to give our respects to the competitors that make what we do, you and I, possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he still deserves a shout out,
yeah,
even if it was just a drunken accident.
10-0 might have put Scotland on the map. Who fucking knows? We'll never know now.
It's really too bad.
Yeah, but yeah, condolences to the Sugita and the Kearney families. Yeah. Rest in peace, peoples.
To slightly lighten the mood, there's a thing going around Instagram. Someone thinks they saw Tank with his kid at Disneyland.
Okay. All right, Tank, I see you. Trying to be a dad.
While you're on the run from the FBI.
Of all places to go.
I don't know if it was him. The video's from quite far away, but I mean, from a distance, it really does look like Tank. And his lady.
And his definitely not gay kid.
Yeah, his toddler in a stroller.
That is somehow already gay. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you even on about, Tank?
Anyways.
Yeah, let me get some other not so fun stuff out of the way. The boxing survey continues. bxng.co/survey. I want to hear what you think about the titles. The whole picture of world titles. And the Muhammad Ali Boxing Revival Act. It has left committee. Has not been brought to a vote yet. So there's still time. luxmedia.net/bsides. Find the contact information for your senators there. Contact them and tell them that this legislation is not good. All right. Positive news. Hiroto Kyoguchi and his wife are having maternity photos. They're pretty fucking cute, I must admit.
They always do very adorable, like, professional photo shoots with them and their little dog. And I was like, oh, this is another one of those, because the first picture is just their faces with the dog.
Yeah.
And then the next one, she's quite far along.
Yep, she's glowing.
Yeah. I was really happy to see it. I kind of think he was waiting to retire before they have kids.
I would hope so. Like, you don't want to be getting your
lots
ass
of boxers. Lots of boxers have kids while they're active.
Yeah, we'll talk about him in a moment. But Bam had his kid at the post-fight press conference. She's really cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy for the Kyoguchis. They seem like such a adorable little couple.
Yeah, they do look like really fucking happy together.
Yeah.
Speaking of being happy together, Vergil Ortiz and Golden Boy are making positive progress on reconciling their relationship. It's looking like that Vergil's going to be back in the ring by fall or autumn. I don't like calling it fall.
All right.
This is
positive.
Yes.
I like this news.
Quite positive. I'm happy for Vergil. Glad he's getting his shit back in order. Hopefully Golden Boy's doing right by him. More than anything, I hope Vergil's being taken care of the way that he deserves.
Yeah. But he also needs to get a move on his career.
Yeah, he's wasting like his prime years right now.
Yeah.
Arguing with Oscar about whatever.
Dumb shit that I don't care about.
Hold on a second. All right, we got way the fuck off topic. I'm gonna cut it right there so that you know we went off topic, and you're gonna have to go to Patreon to find out what we were talking about. So where we left off, Vergil Ortiz, Golden Boy, making positive progress. Congratulations. I hope, Vergil, you get what you're looking for. you fucking deserve it. You're like a world-class athlete. Golden Boy's just another promoter. Hamza Shiraz will be ordered to defend his WBO super middleweight title against Jakub Bank. Fist pumping.
Nice. Jakub
Fucking
Bank getting his shot.
Getting
I'm
his
excited.
just desserts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's all I really got is like fucking hell yeah, brother. Fucking get after it, man.
Get it. Yeah. I wonder where that fight will be. Like, geography-wise.
Yeah. They could do it in UK. Like Denmark can travel. They could do it in Denmark.
The UK travels better, probably.
I would
assume.
agree with you that that UKlings are more accustomed to traveling for their people.
And it's not that far. I
No.
can't imagine, like, plane tickets to Copenhagen are crazy expensive.
Nah. Nonetheless, we will be watching. I will be fucking 100% team Jakub.
Of course. I actually have friends in Copenhagen. If it wasn't so soon, I would consider visiting them.
It looks like they have a few months to set up a deal before it goes to purse bids. And so like from the time that they have to make a deal for themselves, there's also a time break when purse bids will be called. So
That's true.
you do have time. If you really wanted to go, you have time.
Yeah. That's a lot of flying in 1 year, though. I've got, like, 27 hours of flights to get home.
Ish.
Yeah.
I do not envy you one bit.
That's gonna suck hard.
Let's see here. Bam is targeting a unification with WBO champ Christian Medina. I think
mean,
he goes by Chispa.
Good,
Yeah.
but not the one I want to see.
What are you hoping for?
I want to see him in Takuma if he's unifying.
Yeah, that would be the more fun unification. They were.
I'm not complaining, like, loudly. This is really good. It's just not my, like, ideal.
Your preference, not your preference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just glad to see Bam is getting busy real quick. Fuck, dude. We talked about already the Kameda card. If Willie Baldo really fucked up, he could have had a payout with Bam.
He coulda.
Instead, he loses to his fucking mandatory, like purse bid ass mandatory. So what? I don't know if it was a purse bid, but it was like that level of
It probably was.
if the Kamedas are winning it, like, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, Bam, Christian Medina, nice. Of course, the Takuma storyline, it writes itself.
I also just think Takuma is the hardest fight for Bam at that weight class.
Who's the IBF?
Jose Salas Reyes.
Jose Reyes. Okay. Yeah,
And then
I would say
WBA is Antonio Vargas.
no. Bam
No,
just beat him.
that's Bam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Boxing
would,
scene needs to update their website.
I would say Takuma is probably the better call. Like as far as who presents the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
Here's a fun one. Ryosuke Nishida and Sam Goodman are going to be fighting for a 122 belt IBF interim. IBF does
Nice.
not call interims very often, so I know this is a little weird to say, but the IBF is really doing Naoya a solid here and not making him fight one of these two clowns.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they're preparing the division for Naoya to leave. Getting their interims in place.
So that they can just elevate them day one.
Yeah.
Are the other belt holders or belts similarly setting up? I couldn't find any news.
The WBA has an interim. It's Victor Santillan. And the WBC and WBO do not. But
WBC doesn't have an interim?
Not at that weight class.
Shit.
I know. But I'm excited for this fight. I am expecting Sam Goodman to get, well, not knocked out, because Nishida doesn't hit that hard, but just outclassed. Embarrassingly outclassed.
I'm kind of on the other side of it, where I think Sam Goodman has the toolkit to keep Nishida at bay.
I don't think so. I think Nishida's more skilled than people give him credit for.
And I think your hatred for Sam Goodman runs deep.
Also might be showing,
Yeah.
yes. But I think this is
It's a good
matchup,
fight.
though.
Very, very good fight. Triple G inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Motherfucking congratulations. You deserve it.
Yeah. The haters online are out to fucking lunch on this one. I
Why?
can't believe how many people are upset about Triple G getting into the Hall of Fame.
The one thing that I don't like about Triple G's success is the way that they say most title defenses at middleweight, when like a solid 60 to 70% of those were a regular title, WBA regular.
Yeah.
Doesn't
that's
fucking
fair.
count. Regardless, that does not change Triple G's the success of those fights. WBA regular be damned. He still had a lot of success in his career. He is very deserving of this induction.
Yeah.
Ooh, Moses Italma, Filip Hrgović will be fighting at the O2 Arena in London, August 29th. Another
Nice.
step up for Italma here.
I'm liking that he's getting the step-ups now. He needs them. He's just been making everyone look stupid, so...
He sure has. How many steps before we call it like he's world class? Like he should be like title contention world class. I mean,
Maybe one more step up after Hrgović. Hrgović has been not great lately.
true. Yeah.
Where
so
is he in the rankings?
maybe one more.
I guess Hrgović is ranked number 2 by the WBO and number 4 by the IBF, 6 by the WBA, and 4 by the WBC. So maybe this fight.
This might be it.
Yeah, this might be it.
Usyk, bless his heart, fucking all-timer, Hall of Famer. But like his time in the sport is extremely limited, and I sincerely doubt he's going to fight someone like Italma with the little time he has left.
Yeah, I don't think so. But if Italma beats Hrgović, especially if he beats him like really convincingly, I'd say he's in title contention. He'll just have to wait for Usyk to age out,
Maybe
which isn't going to be a long wait.
do the interim picture to
Yeah.
get himself positioned for like to be the, if not elevated, he'll be the number 1 contender to fight the number 2 or whatever.
Italma's already number 1 for Dubois, according to Boxing Scene.
But Dubois has the Wardley rematch coming up.
But so this is 1 versus 2 in the WBO. Italma versus Hrgović. So this puts them on the right timeline, kind of.
Yeah, true. Good point. Jaleel Hackett will be facing Sergey Derevyanchenko on Zuffa 9, July 26th. This is the one in New York.
I really like Sergey, but he's maybe getting too old for his style. I know he's not like age-wise that old, but
Jaleel Hackett's not great, so Sergey could pull this off.
Jaleel Hackett's nickname is the Black Mexican.
What?
BoxRec. El Negro Mexicano is his alias on BoxRec.
I guess he must be a brawler.
Sorry, I just pulled him up to see his face, and that caught me off guard. Yeah, it should be a fun fight. I mean, Derevyanchenko's always in fun fights.
If he could damn near beat Mbili with one arm,
one-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot doubt the man. I think he's self-aware enough to like mature his game with his age, and like fight in a style that's a little bit more conservative, but wins points. You know what I mean?
That's true. Like, yeah, Sergey's pretty smart.
Yeah, he gave Triple G a hell of a fight. So, why not? Errol Spence versus Tim Zhu. The undercard has been announced. They're doing a full US versus Australia. It's pretty fun. They actually played into it with World Cup. US beat Australia 2-0.
Nice.
And so they're like, round 1 goes to the US. Round 2 on July whatever. I think
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
So we got Errol Spence versus Tim Zhu, Jamal Charlo versus Cohen Mazoudier. That is my sleeper fight of the night.
I don't know who Mazoudier is, I don't think.
He's a fun fighter. He's not like undefeated or anything like that, but he's super fun.
Okay.
So it should make for a good time with an older Jamal. Stephen Fulton versus Liam Wilson. Ivan Actis versus Callum Peters. Ahmad Reda versus Paul Fleming. And Paulo Alcuso versus Luis Tejeda.
Nice.
That was all US versus Australia.
That I kind of like the gimmicky cards like this. It's fun.
Japan
And
versus
it'll
the
be-
world. Mexico.
It'll be in the US, right?
This is in Australia.
Oh, in Australia. The crowd's gonna be a bunch of dickheads then. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, a bunch of sick cunts, as the Aussies would say.
I am fully expecting more Donald Trump chants.
Oh boy, yeah, they did that at the World Cup game. They were like,
Yeah.
a lot of how I don't know how they made it rhyme, but something Trump is a pedo. Do you guys want to
the
get
Scottish
sent
one
home?
I think is my favorite. What's the Scottish one? The Tartan army's on a bender. Donald Trump is a sex offender.
That is fantastic. Do you guys want to
Absolutely
get
perfect.
sent home? Because you're gonna get sent home. I mean, I agree with you, but maybe it's a similar situation to where situations I found myself in the UK where someone was being like obnoxious and everybody else around, like all the Brits are like just kind of like side-eyeing, like, oh god, look at this asshole. Like, well, okay, I'll be the rude fucking American. And I'll say something like, hey, can you calm the fuck down for 2 seconds, please?
The funniest is them interviewing like mega people on the street, and they're like, "Oh, they're only doing this because they can't do stuff like this at home. They don't have freedom of speech." And I was like, "Do you really think Australia or the U.S. is the only place where people have freedom of speech? Like, that's crazy."
Silly people, man. Kenshiro Taraji versus Israel Gonzalez for the vacant WBO super flyweight title. So that's fun.
Which one's Israel?
This is Kenshiro's third division.
Yeah. Taraji hasn't been looking super great lately.
I thought he was going to retire.
I kind of hoped he was going to retire, to be honest. But should be fun.
Yeah,
I mean, Japan versus Mexico is always fun.
Two very similar clubber styles. People are speculating Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson is all but set. The hint was Shakur Stevenson posted a photo of him weighing himself, and he was like 144 and change. Just under
I saw that post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what people are taking as proof that this is what's next.
That might be a bit of a stretch, but I also won't be surprised if that's true.
It's a bigger money fight than Keyshawn Davis. So
that's for sure. Yeah. I've said it before. This one doesn't super appeal to me. This is going to be a purists fight.
Yeah, you're right. It'll be if I'm having beers for this fight, I'm not going to have fun. I'll have more fun just like bullshitting in chat than watching the fight. But if I'm locked into it, then I'll have a good time. But
not my style of matchup. But for the people who like that, it should be a really good fight.
Oh, speaking of fights, Turkey Al Sheikh is apparently having health trouble, and he's losing his cognitive functions. He's losing his memory.
Dude has like a pretty big brain tumor or something, right?
Good Lord, I didn't know the details.
I'm like 85% sure it's a brain tumor.
Well, that's like manageable, isn't it?
It depends where it is and what it is, and
if it's too deep in there or something, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so.
One of my uncles had a brain tumor, and they did so many surgeries, and it kept coming back that eventually they can't cut any more of your brain out. So
he did say he wants to try to negotiate a peace between all the major promoters as one of his like last acts before I don't know if he chooses to resign or if he becomes terminal.
What happens to all the Saudi money in boxing?
Right.
Does it all just go away when the man playing with his action figures can't play anymore?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's what I was wondering. A little cynical of me to be the first thing that I think about is like what happens to the Saudi investment in the sport.
Maybe there's someone's going to take over the program.
I would say that so far, I would say that investing in boxing as a form of sports washing has been cost effective because they get elite world-class athletes for 10 mil, 15, 20 mil versus when they signed Cristiano Ronaldo to the Saudi Super League for football, it was like 120 mil or some shit for like 2 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Whereas Dimitri
Well,
Bivol comes at a price of 10.
That's true. And you don't have to set up a whole league like their soccer league. I
Right.
mean, you're paying one guy 100 million. How much is all of the guys? And the golf one must have been pretty pricey as well.
They spent a fuckload of money on the golfers. I
Yeah.
remember that. But that's it for the news. Well, as much as I dislike the Saudi government, I don't know, Turkey, I hope it doesn't suck too badly, I guess. Don't want to wish ill on him, but at the same time, you're like a representative of a bloody regime.
We started on bummer news and ended on bummer news.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
let me see if I could find something really quick.
We should have saved the maternity pictures for last.
Here's an interesting question. Would Italma beating Hrgovic, is that better than Agit Kabayel's resume? Is that better than anyone on his? And I think Caballe's best win is Frank Sanchez.
I think so. Like, Hrgovic is, like, he's definitely top 10, probably closer to top 5.
So is Frank Sanchez, though.
That's true.
And he just got, like, the recent win over Richard Torres, it helps
That's true.
age that win for Caballel
Better.
a lot better
Yeah.
than anything Hrgovic
Sanchez
has been
looked
doing.
really good in that fight.
He did. As short as it was, he looked fantastic.
I mean, he looked really good because it was short, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, Frank Sanchez, well, he's Cuban 33. How much of a gas tank does he have still?
I would say the nature of the win makes it that we don't really... It's another intangible where the coaching was like critical to that victory. Because Eddie Reynoso spotted that way that Torres was ducking down. He caught it like within the first round, and he told Frank how to set it up to get that knockout.
I don't know, but the more we talk about it, the more I think this win really does put Italma up there, deserving of a title shot.
I think you're right. I would put Italma below Caballel, but that's a testament to how high Caballel is and how high Italma has come. That he wouldn't overtake Caballel, but he's still up at that level.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Well, that's not so much of a bummer. Italma,
No.
You are world class, my man. You're gonna prove it to fucking everybody in August. Let me get some notes out of the way. The social media handle, LBX Media Net. You can find us on everything. We had recently some input from Mastodon. That shit was fucking out of nowhere. But whatever, if that's how you want to hit us up, then please do. Wherever you are listening, if you could hit us with a rating, it helps move us up the accursed search algorithm. And if you're feeling extra, why not hit the share button? Drop us into your boxing group chat. make everybody aware of Boxing Before Dark. If you would like a solid, well put together, and I would call very thorough calendar, luxmedia.net/boxing. And while you're there, check out the Wayside Sports Review. You could see Josh's ode to Pro Box. Let's be real. Building or rebuilding credit can feel like trying to open a door that's already locked. You need credit to get credit, right? It's a loop that doesn't make much sense. So, meet Current. It's the key that actually fits into that lock. Current doesn't just help you build your future, it helps you handle your right here and now. Unlike most secured cards that lock your cash away, Current offers a cash advance feature that's available on qualified direct deposits. Because life doesn't wait for your credit score to go up before the card needs a repair or the electric bill needs to be paid, Current loves to give a good head start by putting money back in your pocket. Set up a qualified direct deposit of $200 or more with Current, and you'll get a $100 bonus right to your account. It's $100 just for signing up. No jumping through hoops, no hidden traps, just a path to better credit, cash when you need it, and $100 to kick things off. Go to lvx.be/current and get signed up today, or use referral code LEONARDA798. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. After spending 6 years in the military and throughout my life since, I've tried my fair share of energy drinks. All the different brands, all the different flavors, and it took some time to find a favorite. But if you're looking for an alternative to the energy drink jitters and skipping the morning trip to the coffee shop, then you need to try Dubby. Dubby is a powdered energy drink that replaces other caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. The star of the show is the coffee fruit extract, which helps with focus without the jitters or crash. Go to lvx.be/dubby and check out all the different flavors. I got Tiger's Blood. It's like a strawberry coconut kind of mix, but I'm definitely going to be sampling the catalog to find the flavor that I like best. We've partnered with Dubby to get that locked-in feeling that helps us focus on what we do best. Whether you're getting dialed in for work or getting dialed in for Saturday night fights, let Dubby be your fuel. Go to lvx.be/dubby to shop the flavors, get yourself a nice discount, and help us out in the process. That's lvx.be/dubby. All right. Holy shit. Looking at the time.
A lot of that's Patreon time, I
Yes,
think.
you're absolutely right. But recaps really quickly. Let me just get this out of the way. Eye of the Tiger on DAZN. Layla Boudouin gets the UD over Paulina Angel. Interim WBA super featherweight title was on the line. And the main event, Wilkins Matthew stops Esquiva Falcao in 8.
Not surprising.
There were not that many stoppages on this one. A lot of decisions. Close decisions, too.
Maybe they're listening.
Well, yeah, I know that Eye of the Tiger brass are subscribers, so it's all good. Saturday, June 13th, it's a little bit of a busy day. MF Pro on DAZN. Fucking out of Manchester, Tommy Fury gets the majority decision over Eddie Hall. It was a 6-round fight, 2-minute rounds. It was as silly
Dog shit.
It was as silly as it sounds. Overall,
I have to admit, I didn't watch this one, but I saw some clips that were sped up, like ×2 or whatever. It looked like Tommy Fury was just avoiding Eddie Hall, which is smart, but like boring as fuck.
Yeah, it does not make for a fun fight.
Yeah. So, kind of what everyone expected that knew anything, I assume.
Right. The idea that a a guy who floats between light heavyweight and cruiserweight is going to fight like a 350-pound fucking muscle monster, close range. If you genuinely thought that, I got a bridge to sell you.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. And the fight fully reflected that, the ridiculousness of the MF Pro in general.
Yeah.
MVP W4 at the Caribe Royale in Orlando, Florida. It was fun. A fun fact, the only stoppages on this card were in the men's fights. All the women's fights
Fair enough.
went to decision. Let me see. Just some selects. Estefany Alegria takes the throne from Evelyn Bermudez, claims the IBF, WBA, WBO light flyweight titles. Natalie Delgado takes the WBA super flyweight title from Jasmine Artiga. Tiara Brown retains the WBC featherweight title over Hannah Rapp. And O'Shea Jones split draw with Elia Carranza. The IBF super welterweight title was on the line there.
I knew that main event was going to be close. I mean, I never called draws, but I knew it was going to be a close fight.
Yeah, split draw. You were not far off. The meat of the dish. Matchroom on the zone at the Desert Diamond Arena in Phoenix. Oh boy, I was present. So we're gonna go from the bottom up. Ronnie Alvarez gets the stoppage in 7 over Filip Stankovic. This was a competitive fight for the first 3 or 4 rounds. Ronnie Alvarez invested to the body, and it paid off in the later rounds. Hector Beltran gets the stoppage in 2 over Shaquille Felicia. I think Felicia is the first fighter I've ever heard of from Alaska.
Really?
Yeah. I thought
That is kind of cool.
I thought that was really cool. I saw his trunks, and they had the star pattern from the Alaska flag, and then they called out, fighting out of I think Juneau, and it's yeah, holy shit, my man's.
I have never seen the Alaska flag. That's actually a pretty cool flag. I like it.
Yeah, it's nice. Hector Beltran beat his ass.
Well,
It do be like that sometimes.
Sometimes.
Shechal Esquivel gets the stoppage in 6 over Rayshawn Taylor. I remember as this fight was playing out, it was pretty scrappy, and Rayshawn was cagey, but he was tough. And Shechal, at round 4, 3 and 4, I was like, okay, you got this in the bag. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. And then the 5th goes all the way through. I'm like, okay. I remember writing down as I was taking my notes, I got some questions about stopping power. And then 6th round starts, and he gets the stoppage. Of course.
Nice. Yeah, because you were in press row for this, right?
Yes.
Nice. Gotta take your notes and look professional.
The 2 fucking goobers that were sitting on either side of me were just talking to each other the whole time.
I fucking hate that. I would have switched seats with one of them.
I was I was doing my fucking job, taking notes, observing the fights, watching, trying to be as detailed as I can, and they're just talking to each other like I'm not there. I'm like, what the
I would have switched seats.
what?
I do this.
Why are you guys
constantly.
fucking here? Why are you here? if you're not watching, you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, I remember very clearly what outlets they were with, but I'll
Unprofessional.
I'll save that for another time. Trainee Ochoa stops Christian Perez in 2. This one got going before I really had any observations. It got done before I could really see anything.
I mean, stoppage in 2, there's usually not much to see.
Right. It was a cagey first round, too, I remember, because I was like, man, how, like, if this is, as the second started and it looked like he was going to get the stoppage, man, I didn't see anything in the first round. Like, it's like you were downloading and you've download complete, but I didn't. You got it done really fast. Like, there's nothing really for me to say. That was the end of the prelims, I believe. Elias Montoya stops Adrian Rodriguez in the second. Don't really remember this one, to be honest.
I mean, those fast fights are hard to remember sometimes. Especially when people are talking around you.
Yeah. I made sure to take notes for the prelims. Just because once I figured out that they weren't televised, it's like, man, I'm going to be... I'm the only way that people
we gotta let our listeners know.
Yeah, this is the only way you're gonna know, is me telling you what I saw. And like, I should have published it by the time you're hearing this, but I should have put up my prelim report on the website. Let's see. This one was a surprise. I wasn't expecting this one. Alif Nur Turhan, the IBF lightweight champion, gets the UD 96-94 across the board over Gabriela Tellez. Alif was very unusual, very unorthodox.
I haven't seen her before.
Swinging out of the most random places. It was surprising.
I mean, she's defended a couple times. It seems to be working.
Yeah. I thought
we've got Lady Nab out here.
You know what? You might be onto something with that. They should actually start pairing those two on cards together.
I really like when unorthodox styles work out. Like, you do everything wrong, but somehow you keep winning. So who am I to say you're doing it wrong?
Yeah, all it really does is fly in the face of fucking nerds like me. I'm like, here I thought.
Yeah.
I thought there were rules to this game. God damn it.
I thought you couldn't throw leaping lead uppercuts, but I guess fuck it.
Why not?
Fuck it, we ball.
Arturo Cardenas gets the UD over Jordan Martinez. Jordan is the hometown kid, and this one was a case of Arturo. The intangibles came into play here, where Arturo had better coaching, and he showed different wrinkles to the game, whereas Jordan Martinez was just kind of doing the same thing, and it wasn't working. So
yeah,
Cardenas was able to adapt and overcome. And last bit, Jesse Bam Rodriguez knocks out Antonio Vargas in 6. Oh, man, that was almost a blink and you miss it kind of situation for me. So
I fucking love body shot knockouts.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. And it's been a while since we had like a really big one on a big famous card. And I know the undercard on this wasn't super stacked, but I fucking love body shot knockouts. And I love when everyone sees them.
I remember as the fight was starting, I thought Antonio opened up really well. Even though you might think it's only 3 pounds, can't be that big of a difference, right? But I feel like the difference was evident here, and Antonio used his weight, used his size to the best of his advantage, and he was able to find success in the opening 2 or 3. When did he get the knockdown?
I don't remember. Sorry.
That's all right.
BoxRec doesn't have it.
Of course not. I remember the opening rounds that Vargas was having success. I even asked in chat, and I was like, "Hey, is it just me, or is Bam getting mogged right now?" I used that specific brain rot word, and one of the responses was, "Yeah, like he kind of is," but that was only in the beginning. As the fight went on, like, Bam turned that shit around real quick.
AI says the knockdown was in the 5th.
5th and 6th. Okay.
Yeah, 5th round he dropped them. 6th round he stopped them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I am not double checking the AI, so if it's wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
But no, I thought Vargas looked like he could hang for a little while, and then Bam just pieced him up. Like, we all kind of thought he would.
Started doing
Bam stuff. Yeah, that liver shot. Like, as soon as he went down, I was like, no fucking way he's getting up. There is no chance in hell he is standing up. The way he dropped.
When he was on his knee, I was like, okay, he might be able to do it. But then he flopped over. I'm like, yep, never mind.
Yeah, done.
I was kidding.
He tried. Like, you gotta give it to Vargas.
He tried to stay
give up.
Yeah, he really did.
A bunch of people are always like, oh, it's just a body shot. How does that keep you down? Like the fucking idiots on the internet. And I'm like, dude, I would throw up my liver and just die. Like, legitimately just die.
One time I got my shit fucking wrecked from a solar plexus punch. Like, it's like hitting a button on your body that sends all of the air out of your lungs.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is you're just like, you collapse trying to suck in air. And
yeah. I've never boxed or anything, but I got kicked by a calf right in that spot once, and they literally had to drag me out of the like area with the cows so I could lay on the ground and like catch my wind. It fucking sucks.
I'm not familiar with a liver punch, but I cannot imagine that it's any better. I expect it would be worse.
The science behind why liver punches suck so hard is really interesting, actually. So your liver is like a great big sponge that's full of blood. And then when it gets punched, the blood gets pushed out. That part doesn't hurt. So the reason there's usually a little delay is that you've squeezed the sponge, and then when the pressure's taken off, all the blood comes back in, but with too much force. And that's what hurts.
Oh,
so that's why there's usually that second or two.
Delay. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you can feel your organ like over expanding because it's a negative pressure and the blood all runs in, and then your organs aren't supposed to move like that. So the liver punches scientifically fascinate me. I know that sounds really weird. But
No, it's very fitting that you would know that.
I went into a huge internet hole on the science of why liver punches hurt so bad a couple times. But yeah, your organs aren't meant to move around that much, just in general.
I know that they do they mildly shift around.
But slowly.
Yeah, it's like a writhing kind of situation, not getting it fucking rocked by a brute force.
Yeah, and it's more the blood rushing inside the liver that causes like blood vessels to expand and stuff, and the really small ones tear a little.
Oh boy.
Which your liver heals really fast, but
in the moment that cannot feel good.
Yeah. But speaking of like writhing around, fun fact, if you get like intestinal surgery, they just stuff them back in.
Yeah, and it repositions itself fucking perfectly.
Yeah, but like I always assumed that they had to like, because if you see the diagram, your lower colon is a straight line coming from the top down. I always thought they at least repositioned that. And I was talking to one of my friends who's a surgeon, and she was like, no, we don't reposition anything. We just stuff it in there and sew you up. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, that's why they don't let you leave the hospital until you've like passed gas or feces, because they want to make sure that it realigned in a straight line like that.
The way it's supposed to.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right. That's it, though. That's all we got for the Matchroom card in Phoenix, unless you got anything more.
No.
All right. Let me put some last notes in here. The phone line, 833-589-7637. Hit us up in WhatsApp. I want to hear what you think. What did you think about Bam's fucking nightmare stoppage here? Should he face Christian Medina? Should he face Takuma? He's got options. What do you think? 833-LUX-PODS. If you want to join us in the chat, lvx.be/discord. We get together for fight nights, like the random Eye of the Tiger, MF Pro, Pro Box, all of like the smaller stuff, Salida, all those little smaller cards. We get together and we chat during those.
Sometimes those are the most fun because people are very active in the chat.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun just talking the fights. I am presently wearing my Boxing Over Everything shirt. If you would like to get yourself one, lvx.be/shop. And you heard us mention Patreon time, lvx.be/Patreon. If you would like to hear what we get up to before the podcast starts. Sometimes we go off on tangents that I cut out. If you want to get all that stuff, hit us up on Patreon. Think about everything you've done online today. Your private emails, your bank logins, photos that you backed up, and every site that you visited. Now think about how many companies are quietly watching, logging, and selling that information to the highest bidder. In the modern world, your digital footprint is being tracked at every turn. It's time to take back your privacy with the Proton Suite. Most companies offer a single tool and call it security, but Proton is different. It's a complete privacy-centric ecosystem designed to build a fortress around your digital life while having a suite of tools that all work together to ease your digital life. With one subscription, you get a lightning-fast VPN to mask your location, fully encrypted cloud storage for your most important data, and a secure email service that keeps your conversations private. There's also a high-end password manager to ensure you never have to reuse a weak password again. Everything is protected with zero-knowledge encryption, which means only you have the keys. Not even Proton can see what's inside your stuff. Stop being the product and start being the owner of your data. Go to lvx.be/Proton and get your first month free when you sign up with our link. lvx.be/PROTON. Think about the last time you enjoyed a crisp apple, a handful of almonds, or even your morning coffee. We owe those simple pleasures to the hardest workers on the planet, honeybees. But right now, bees are facing unprecedented challenges from habitat loss and climate change, and they need our help to keep working. That's why we partnered with Project Honeybees. They aren't just a conservation group, they're a community dedicated to restoring hive populations and connecting us with the hives they save. And the best part is you can wear your support on your sleeve in a literal sense. The Project Honeybees create stunning handcrafted bee-themed jewelry, from delicate gold necklaces to sterling silver bumblebee earrings, and each piece is a conversation starter. More importantly though, every single purchase directly funds the placement of new hives, rescue of bees that are hived in precarious spots, and the protection of local pollinators. When you wear Project Honeybees, you're telling the world that you stand for nature's most vital workers. Look good and do even better. Help us save the bees, one beautiful piece at a time. Go to lvx.be/bees and use the discount code LEO33862 for a nice little discount. That's lvx.be/bees. Be the change. All right. Fucking Wednesday, June 24th. Only fight that matters on this card. No limit. I am struggling to find a way to watch this outside of Australia. It's on KO Sports. Lewis Crocker defends his IBF welterweight title against Liam Paro.
I saw a poster for this that I wanted to be the real poster so badly, and it wasn't. And it had Liam Paro dressed up as Crocodile Dundee. And it was the Croc Hunter. And I was like,
that's too good.
fuck yes.
Way too good.
But then Vom had to burst my bubble and be like, I don't think this is the official poster. It's a fan-made one. And I'm like, hire this fan. Like, the Croc Hunter? Come on.
Australian dude. The Croc Hunter. Come on.
Come on. It also might be a bit of, when was Crocodile Dundee, like 90s? Might be a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah. It is. I think you could have also done a little Steve Irwin with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should say Irwin family, because they're all doing it now.
But, yeah, that would be less nostalgic and maybe more in the, like, current.
Is it still too soon for...
No, it's not too soon, but it's too violent for Steve Irwin.
True. He was a little bit more of a... He liked,
He liked crocodiles. He wasn't gonna hurt them.
He liked
like,
jujitsu. He was a fan of jujitsu.
Yeah, I don't mean that way, but, like, he was nice to crocodiles.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to, like, jujitsu them.
Yeah. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah.
Much more slaying crocodiles. Anyways, the fight itself, I think, is a good matchup. I'm actually kind of excited for this one. And I don't know if we can put it in the podcast, but I'm pretty sure KO you can watch with a VPN and just like a random Aussie area code.
A lot of the times those... I've seen that they're pay-per-views. So
Okay. Yeah, if it's pay-per-view, that won't work. But
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, we're not of course not encouraging anybody to fucking...
But if there's no legal way to watch it, I don't feel bad.
I don't either.
To be fair. If you could pay for it in your area, you should. But if you can't...
Support good fights. Always. Moving to Saturday, June 27th. Rockin' Fights 54.
What the fuck is this?
Brought to you by Star Boxing at the Paramount in Huntington, New York. I picked this one out because number one, and most importantly, Mickey Scala is a local guy for me.
Ah, fair enough.
So I keep up with his career.
He has a very cute box rec photo.
Very, he's Italian. He has that very Italian greaser kind of look.
I can tell.
Yeah. So I keep up with Mickey Scala. He's signed to Star Boxing. They put their stuff, I think right now they've put it on millions.co.
Okay.
Um,
We've been there.
we are on there, yes. And Wendy Toussaint, he's something of a competitor or contender, lower level contender at 154. He's fighting Miguel Angel Hernandez.
Sorry, Leo, just a second. If you go to BoxRec, they have a different person. That fight might have changed.
Oh shit.
They have Aaron Coley.
Aaron Coley. Even better. I've never heard of Aaron Coley. I've never heard of fucking Miguel Hernandez, so doesn't
No,
really
I
matter.
just when I clicked on Wendy Toussaint, the opponent has changed.
All right. Well, yep, Mickey Scala is still fighting Isaiah Flaherty.
Yes. Flaherty is a very Irish name, but that dude does not look Irish.
The only time, the closest name I've ever seen to that, I saw Fluharty.
Never heard that one.
Yeah. Anyway, moving to, I'm going to skip ahead. Sunday, June 28th, we've got Zuffa Boxing 8. What do we got? We've, on the undercard, we've got Jabriel Pay Benito, who got a just marvelous knockout his last time out. He's fighting Tony Hirsch in a lightweight fight.
Interesting.
Yeah, JP Benito, definitely someone to keep an eye on. In the main portion, we have Omar Trinidad versus Jerwin Ancajas, and that's
This one might be fun.
yeah, this should be a good one. 10 rounds at featherweight. Kane Sandoval versus Brandon Lee.
We stand Brandon Lee here.
We do stand Brandon Lee. 10 rounds at welterweight. And Rayo Valenzuela versus Edwin De Los Santos rematch. 10 rounds at lightweight.
This one should also be a banger. I don't like Zuffa, but this is a good card.
Yeah, they got JP. That in itself to me sells the undercard. Like they got something good at least.
Yeah.
Underneath.
No, these are fights worth watching. For sure.
But the main card to talk about today, Saturday, June 27th, Matchroom and Top Rank will collab. Brought to you by DAZN at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. From the bottom up, we have Juanmita Lopez, 6 rounds at Superfly. Dennis Thompson versus Edwin Rodriguez, 8 rounds at Super Bantam. Quincy Williams versus Jerome Baxter, 8 rounds at Welter. Ben Whitaker versus Richard Popeye Rivera, 10 rounds at Light Heavy.
I do not like Ben Whitaker.
You're not going to be happy with his choice of opponent. He is credible on paper.
Upsets happen. I can cheer for upsets.
Cheering for Popeye.
Yes.
Jahai Tucker versus Yuri Sedeno, 10 rounds at middleweight. Emiliano Vargas versus Bryce Mills, 10 rounds at super light. And Xander Zayas, the WBA, WBO super welterweight champion, versus Jaron Ennis.
I'm probably not going to be happy about the main event either, am I? Because I would like Zayas to win.
Then you're probably not going to be happy with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't particularly like either of them. Like, they're not high on my list. But I think Xander Zayas winning would be funnier.
Yeah, that's what I said on B-Sides. Was exactly that. It would be funny if he won.
Yeah, because Zayas gets a lot of hate, but he's been doing well. So let the haters hate. But Zayas is so greasy. I really don't know who to cheer for in this one. Boots is a better boxer, and I like cheering for underdogs, so...
Leaves your options pretty limited.
But Zayas is so greasy.
I don't see what he has done at any point in his career that would lead me to think he's got a real shot against Boots.
No, I have to agree. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna watch this one, I guess.
I was like, on B-Sides, we really tried to spin a positive
Find a
case.
way.
Yeah, like, how can we make this a positive situation for Zayas? And we really couldn't.
But
barring a one-hitter quitter, then I don't know.
He hasn't lost yet, so... Nah, I mean, chances are Boots is gonna win this. And I don't have any reason to dislike Boots. I don't know. This is one of those ones where, honestly, like, it's a good fight, it's a good matchup, but I don't really care either way, if you know what I mean.
I just hope the fans win.
Yeah, which
an entertaining
sounds
fight.
lame as hell.
But wanting and just, I hope it's entertaining. That's...
Yeah.
It's not a bad ask.
Zayas getting a knockout would be peak entertainment.
It would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I would be beside myself with laughter.
Chat would go off. It would be great.
Yeah, it would be a good time. That's all we got, though.
Not a bad weekend.
No.
Not a great weekend, but not bad.
Shit, man. I will be watching on Millions after the fact. Catch my guy, Mickey Scala.
Yeah.
I keep up with local guys for me. I try my best to suggest local guys for the rest of the Lux family to keep up with. Their local people. If you have a local person that I should keep up with, somebody I should keep an eye on, you got my phone number. It's 833 Lux Pods.
Let us know.
Let
I
me
have
know.
no local people in Canada.
Oh, yeah, not in
So.
Saskatoon.
No. Saskatchewan is not a big boxing hub.
But if you got somebody that I should be watching, then let me know. I'm fucking here for it.
Yeah, we'll push your favorite local.
At the very least, they'll get as much time as Mickey Scala did. Which was not all that much, but he'll get more on the recap just because I have something to go off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is it. We're heading into Zayas Boots weekend. Parting words.
I want to just tell a short story from my trip because I thought it was hilarious. I went to Sendai and I walked into the Pokemon Center and a lady stops me and she's like, "When is your birthday?" And I was like, "It's the end of the month." And she's like, "We have free stuff for you." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, if you can show me ID, we have a birthday thing going on in June." And I was like, "Excellent." So I got a cute happy birthday card thing from Pokemon and a free Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Steel. Just because it was my birthday.
The newest games?
It's not the newest. It's a couple back.
Okay.
They also had giveaways in the newest ones, but they had giveaways in, I think, like 4 games.
Nice. So, you just pick which one you want?
Well, they have QR codes for each game, but I only own one of them. I haven't bought any Pokemon games since I got to Japan. I'm sure they have English in them, but the games themselves didn't really appeal to me. So, but I thought it was super cool. And I call it a card, but it's like a little placard thing that will stand up on a table. I'm gonna take it to my birthday party on Friday.
Excellent.
I'm putting it up on my table that I have reserved at my local bar.
Wonderful.
Super excited.
That's actually really cool that you got a table reserved.
Yeah. But I also have a dad joke for you, Leo. What's faster than a calculator?
I don't know.
A calcia now.
Yeah, of course it is.
I thought you would like that one.
Yeah, it's great. Well, with that that is it for this edition of Boxing Before Dark. We'll see you on the other side of Boots Zayas.
Bye.
How do you want to convince them to watch MMA instead? Or not instead, but just to start watching MMA?
I'm going to go like a different route than Nathan went. I'm going to go with, first of all, I think MMA has more frequent watchable events. You know, there's some weeks in boxing where it's like, it's either super degenerate or like no names, whatever. I think in UFC, there's like, it's slightly better at times. And then the big point, it's just more hectic. I think MMA at times is just more hectic. You're seeing stuff from street fights all the way to like movie type fights. You know, you got roundhouse kicks, straight up like bar fights at times. You get a wider range of enjoyable fights, I would say. And then just like, I don't know, it's more enjoyable. The fact that at times you get to see just guys like standing and banging, it's just more primal in a way, is what I'd say. That's how I would try to convince like boxing only fans that it's just more. If you enjoy chaos, we saw it in the Wilder Chisora fight. If you enjoy that type chaos, you know, because that wasn't exactly like a bunch of technique in that fight. But if you enjoyed something like that, I would definitely try out MMA. Just because at times there is high level things, and that is incredible to watch. You know, people like Mauricio Hufi, you're seeing like incredible knockouts with kicks. But even like the lower level stuff can be enjoyable with people just going to town on each other. You know, standing and banging. That'd probably be the driving point that I would say to boxing only fans, is that it's, if you enjoy that chaos, I would say definitely give MMA a try.
If you like chaos, I like that. If you do decide to give MMA a shot, well, you can check out Ultimate FN Casuals. You can hear us chat about all the fights that happen every weekend, just like on the boxing side.